Hello, my name is Miguel Arriviaga, and I am currently a sophomore at Texas Wesleyan University, majoring in mass communications. I, like many other people around the world, have been dealing with COVID 19 ever since it was declared a pandemic back in March. Because of that, many people were forced to take classes online and finish the semester from there. COVID 19 has affected my life because I have had to stay home most of the time every day in order to get my classes done and be able to do all my online stuff. I was also affected by COVID 19 because during the beginning of quarantine, I was briefly laid off from my job, which is a Chinese restaurant, for a few weeks. So, because of that, I kind of had to go apply for unemployment and maybe be able to get some money that way because I had some bills to pay and other stuff like that.
So school started this past August, and we had the option to either go to class in person or stay at home and take the classes online. I decided to stay home because I didn't want to risk getting sick or anything. But honestly, it has been going pretty well for me taking classes online. I have been able to learn something from the classes, and I've gotten used to learning from home at this point, considering I did take the second part of the spring semester online. However, classes in person is still the best way to learn and be able to get the full college experience, and I do miss a part of that.
This whole pandemic has felt very long in the past couple of months, and I've become very concerned about whether or not it will ever end. Will schools forever have to maintain social distancing? And will online learning become the norm? Seeing all these buildings saying that masks are required has just become normal. It's become part of our lifestyle. It's become really challenging having to do all these assignments from home. I mean, we've always been doing them at home, but our actual classroom time at home, it just took a little bit of time to get used to. And you don't get the same amount of experience as you do in a regular classroom. It's just, it feels weird. School just isn't the same anymore. Seeing all these restrictions in place, like all those glass panels in places like the library, and then with people, having to stay apart from each other. It feels like a post-apocalyptic world. And I don't know how to feel about that. It almost makes me a little scared. But that's why I just decided to stick to online learning for right now until this whole thing blows over.
So now that we're concluding this semester, a lot is going on. Not only just in this semester, but in the year 2020. This year has been, very tragic for a lot of reasons. Whether it's the passing of all the people that passed away, whether it's from COVID or other tragedies, or just with COVID-19, many people getting sick, many people losing their jobs, and it's just made everything tougher for a lot of people. A lot of people have to stay in the house for the first time, and it's just tough. And our economy took a toll on our economy. But I think that we can grow, and we need to use this year and these lessons that we learn, for growth in the future. I'm not sure what the future holds, to be honest, especially for schools. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know the cases went down for a little while, and now they're going back up and rising, and possibly getting worse in some states. So I'm not sure. That's one of my concerns is how will they handle this situation, because obviously, the quarantine and everything works, but if people don't abide by the rules, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I think that we need to find a different type of solution, because clearly a lot of people aren't listening. Another concern I have is with this vaccine that they've been talking about lately, will this first and foremost, will it work? And what are the possible effects of it? Can this make things worse if things don't go the right way and somebody gets sick? How will it affect their body? Because one thing we can't afford is to get people even more sick and put them in a even worse situation than they're already in. It's tough enough already, and I know it's a lot of pressure on the medical staff, the doctors and the nurses, all those people. But we have to be safe, and we don't want to take that risk and put people in jeopardy, because at the end of the day, that's somebody. That could be somebody's mother, or father, or aunt, or uncle. It doesn't matter. So that's just one of my other concerns. I think one other concern I did have as well is just how sports are going to be, whether it's collegiate or pro or amateur. How are teams going to run? How are leagues going to run? How is that going to happen? How are drafts going to work for different sports, whether it's the MLB or the NBA or the NFL in the future? Everything is kind of crazy, because this is something that we've never seen before, and we never thought we'd deal with, but here we are, we're dealing with it. So but like I said, I think that this year has been a valuable lesson for us, and it allows us to sit back and value things, not take stuff like family time and just time to yourself for granted as much, and just being smarter, safer, cleaner. And I just I have my doubts about certain things, but I believe that if we do things the right way and we follow the rules, and we give these people time to find something that's more permanent, I think that we're going to be headed in the right direction, and we're going to be able to solve the problem a lot quicker.